Welcome to the Oracle of Li Noori. This your girl, Li Noori, coming to you with the come through regarding spirituality, topics among philosophy, the wealth in wellness, and then also dance, okay? Today, I really want to get into the dimensions of love because, love is such a mystical thing. It's thrown around so easily throughout the world. We throw it around in bars, and we find each other in bathrooms as far as woman goes, and we tell each other, I love you so much, or I appreciate you so much, you're amazing. And if love was so common, I feel like it wouldn't be as mystical, okay? We pair love and abuse so commonly, and in a way it stems from childhood. We wouldn't be able to discern what situations that we don't want to be in the future, or what situations that we may find ourselves in the future. It stems from childhood, honestly, because in my experience, I could be told that, oh, I'm smart, oh, I come from this, or oh, this is where your pride should stem from, is your knowledge and your intelligence. But then when I can do something wrong, or when I can do something that may be not wanted, it's, oh, I'm a jackass, or oh, I'm a dumbass. It's like, at the end of the day, flip-flopping through those type of mindsets, I wouldn't really say it helps me in my spiritual path and in my spiritual growth. If anything, it just helped me to learn the world and hopefully derive wisdom from those experiences, because nothing is in vain, right? So in our childhood, we usually respond to sounds and gestures and facial expressions. It's very easy to change a child's mood just by your energy and how you come off, and essentially how animated you can be, right? And it's easy to pair care and love in one breath, because we show people that we show them that we love them through care, through actions or whatnot. However, we have to remember that love is something that is infinite. We have to also remember that love is the essence of putting your ego, your worldly desires aside, just for the spiritual growth of yourself or another. So when someone is rude, when someone is mean, when someone implements abuse on someone else, and then in the same day or in the same week go get them a ring, a flower, a rose, it shows care. It can actually confuse somebody where this is how to love, or this is a form of love, or this is a type of love. And I think that we have to be careful of what we say, what is love. Like I said, it's the 4-letter word that I feel like we use too freely, and it doesn't hold no weight to people these days. Everything is very much superficial. When faced with abuse, humans wrap all signs and actions into a box, and we call it a type of love. But we have to remember that love cannot coexist with pain. We see some marriages, and it may go on for decades, and there may be some type of hurt and pain and forgiveness and a cycle that one must follow, or a pair must follow, in order to make a marriage work. And I would like to say that there are certain types of pain. Some people shouldn't have to go certain types of pain. Some people shouldn't have to go through a simple argument with miscommunication, anger building up, and yelling, so to speak. That can implement hurt feelings, But pain, as far as emotional abuse, actual physical abuse, real lingering pain that one has to take time and heal to influence and to keep going in their spiritual path, of growth and vibrating higher. That's a different type of situation. We have to introduce different phrases and terms like dysfunction, okay? And when we become solid and comfortable in being truthful with ourselves in these types of ways, hurt feelings, pain, it can all influence growth and wisdom depending on how you look at it. However, we have to remember not to put ourselves in different situations where we can actually be the key to our own pain and reoccurring pain, so to speak, right? Care, affection, recognition, respect, commitment, trust, and transparent communication. These are dimensions of love. The will to extend oneself for the purpose of nurturing someone else's or one's own spiritual growth is love. So we have to implement dimensions of love, care for ourselves, affection for ourselves, recognition for ourselves, recognition and truth, right? And then respect for ourselves. We have boundaries for ourselves, discernment. And then with that being said, we are committed to this, which feeds in and influences our trust level, okay? Which makes our communication more transparent, easier to be transparent in these ways. So I would say to implement these dimensions of love in your everyday life towards yourself, it would be easier to love someone else. And then from there, love wouldn't be as common. We can put action to it. We can make it a verb, right? And honesty and forgiveness is needed to even realize the truth about our experiences in life, okay? We are honest and we recognize, we give ourselves permission to recognize, okay? You deserve it. You have one life. What is the point of being delusional, okay? And then on top of that, patience with ourselves, forgiveness with ourselves. We don't know everything. We were never born knowing everything. We are born knowing some innate, intuitive information because that's vital to our soul life. However, we don't know everything regarding this world and how to feel and all that good stuff. So we might as well be patient with ourselves. There's not that much you have to give up to be humble, because guess what? To be humble and humility, it brings peace, okay? It brings peace. It brings some type of comfortability. Like, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm comfortable in knowing that, because I know despite that, I'm a queen, okay? And in spite of that, she's a queen and doesn't really have to convince the people as such, right? So forgiveness and honesty is needed to realize truth about our experiences in life, and our circumstances push us to recognize sometimes, like I said, life pushes you to recognize what you may be running away from. Let us admit truth. Let us take time for humility. Let us have grace for ourselves and the world. Actually, I am, for one, I'm the first person to curse the first person out right in front of me driving, because I think that, you know, since we're all in these metal boxes that's on wheels, you know, rubber tires full of air, I feel like we should all be on the same page. But sometimes, most of the time, we are not. And I think it's very important to realize that common sense is not common. And truthfully, that concept is a myth of common sense. So let's redefine love in general, and let's put actions and make this a verb, baby, okay? If we do not If not, we have to accept loveless experiences and faulty definitions and circumstances that eventually dim our light. And it's like, we only have one life, you know, so we might as well use it and not abuse it and not let anyone else take advantage of the time that we have. Because, you know, do we even have time? Time is a myth. If anyone asks you, she's timeless, okay? I don't know what age I am these days. However, we all have but so much time, okay? And life in this body. So let's use it in a way where we can be happy and at peace here and after, okay? So with that being said, if you could get down with this crown and you feeling the sound, like, share, subscribe to join my tribe, and share because I know you care. In next video, I will see you there. Deuces, lovelies.